Testing, testing. This works. Oh yeah.
Ow!
Oh.
Mad dog is ow!
My dogs are down.
Right.
So yeah, this is gonna be the. Oh wait, we forgot to fix that. Oh well. So we're going a bit on the fly here. This will be. Yeah, for you that are just joining us, I'm Torbjörn, the #1 dude in War Machine, the most important person in the world.
Yeah.
And with me I have Donalf.
Yeah. Hello. I'm the #1 watch machiner in the world. It's a fact.
So together we make a great team.
Yes.
The best tournament organizer and the best watch machiner.
If you're not at the Iron Moot, this is the best and only way to enjoy the Iron Moot experience.
Yes.
So
That is what we are bringing to you, the
and it's
Iron Moot experience.
It's much better live as well. So you should come here next year.
Of course, next year is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go look at the game, I think, because that's what we do here.
Yeah.
And we forgot to change that one, but oh well.
We'll fix it. So the matchup is Uhan Dyrlind with Karchev and the Bad Dogs of War. No, just
Bad dogs.
Mad Dogs.
It's Mad Dogs with Mad Dogs against Mad Dogs.
Yeah.
So let's go through. Okay, yeah. Jarl Svensrud.
Yeah.
Plays Haley 3. Haley 2.
Haley 2.
So this is a rematch from yesterday.
Yeah.
But
that didn't end as good as it could
for
Johan. Yeah.
For the Swedish hope.
No, the dream was destroyed. The Norwegian conqueror
crushed.
He conquered Karchev. With I think it was Karchev and 2 or more Mad Dogs that charged Stormwall.
2 Stormwalls, 2 Mad Dogs, and Karchev charged. But Karchev camped too, so he didn't hit all his attacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the Stormwall didn't go down. It should have gone down. So the lists are Johan Dyrlind has Karchev, 14 Mad Dogs, 2 Gobbo Thinkers, and a min unit of mechanics.
Yep.
Very interesting list. How do you feel watching at
I feel like
Mark III and watching this kind of spam?
This is an all-new war.
An all-new war. How do you feel about FO3 on everything? No longer FOU on anything.
FA3 on everything.
Yeah. Field allowance 3 on everything.
Nice. Maybe. It's too early to tell. Like, Johan hasn't completely destroyed his opposition.
No,
all the
he
time.
hasn't.
Like, it's a frustrating list, but it's not unbeatable.
That's true, but it's just not fun.
Yeah, but you're not fun. So, but
screw you, mate. Screw you.
But you can't just ban stuff because it's not fun. Denial is not fun. It's still allowed.
So we soften denial. Give it a more fun feel.
Okay, so Jarl's lists are Haley 2 with a Stormwall, Forn, Ironclad, a Squire, a Junior who's got a Minuteman, which is unusual to say the least.
No, not really.
Not really? No, okay.
That's anti-Wormwood tech.
Yeah, Arlen Strangeways, a Goblin Tinker, and a mini unit of Storm Lances.
Yeah. So yesterday we saw this matchup, and then Jarle had the chance, because it was in Iron Gauntlet, so he had his chance to tech his list against what he was opposing. And he knew he was opposing Karchev with 14 Mad Dogs, because that was all Johan played.
Yeah. So what's Johan's other list? What was his other option?
It's a Vlad 1 list with some shooting elements, but not enough shooting for my taste.
Okay.
I think if you want to build Vlad 1 as a partner for Karchev, you have to go hard on shooting, like really hard. Multiple units of riflemen with rockets to like really hit hard.
Yeah, to really maximize
the effect of the shooting.
So Jarl's other caster was Kane 2.
Yeah.
that's not really an option when there's a lot of bad doggies on the field.
When you're staring down 14 Mad Dogs, you are... That is, I think, what the problem with this list is, because you can't drop one list into this. And Tom Guan is waving at me, so he probably wants to say anything. Can you give him your mic, Donalf?
Kaya 2, legit, against the Mad Dogs.
That is true, but can Kaya 2 also kill the other list? That's the thing. This skews the matchup process so heavily when it's 14 Mad Dogs you're staring down.
A circle list usually have 6 Mad Dogs.
Okay, true. Point to Guan. So, yeah.
The scenario is taking hold.
So
The old close quarters.
Yeah.
Kill box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about this yesterday.
Kill box.
I know. Which caster was the best caster for Deerlind? And we were talking about Taken Hold.
Okay.
Because this is so slow and still has a kill box.
Yeah.
So like, Karshev can be up there. He can do work. And now it's, yeah. So Haley started. So Haley is kind of forced to defeat this turn.
It looks like it. It also looks like the Stormwall is going to force himself upward.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't think he's within reach range, melee range 2 of that Mad Doggy right in front of him.
No, but those Mad Dogs are gonna be TK'd and probably dominated forward
Yeah.
by Thorn.
Yeah, and a
Or-
feat.
And then a feat. So
Hunter's Mark?
when me and Nils
No.
talked about... Yeah,
No,
he
he-
has Hunter's Mark.
No, he doesn't have Lanissa.
Wait, he doesn't have Lanissa in this list?
Nope.
Oh, that's weird. So, okay, so yesterday he changed the Minuteman to a Firefly and the Tinker to Lanissa.
Yeah.
So he had 3 charges. And Arlan he changed to a Ragman, so he had -2 in armor. And those tech choices really make a lot of difference for just this matchup.
Yeah, those simple changes really makes the list totally different. Like
Yeah.
it's a very nuanced change that shapes the whole playstyle of your list.
Yeah, how hard you hit this changes a lot with that change.
So what's the deal with the Minuteman?
Okay, so you're up against a meta where Wormwood is like the big dog, like he's the scary one.
Yeah.
You're scared of Wormwood.
We've got Mad Dogs and a big dog.
Yeah.
Wormwood.
Wormwood
Yep.
is the big dog, the 3. So anyway, so against Wormwood, you can walk very far, jump, and then shoot twice.
Yeah.
So you can get stuff done during his feat turn. So you can, for example, kill what's his name, Cassius, or a Sentry Stone or something.
Yeah.
So you can like trade that in for something, some important model, some important piece. So like Wormwood can't just herp derp forward like he wants to do.
Yeah.
So you like limit him. But that costs in matchups like this one, where you need your heavy hitting to get through. So yeah, we see Jarle planning his turn here. He's gonna do the Stormclad into the Stormclad.
What?
No, Ironclad. I mean the Ironclad into the top there. Which I think that's gonna need a TK and temporal acceleration. And then a TK over there on that yak. That looks kind of... I don't know. That looks
fun.
hard. Oh, so this is Lancers going in. Lancers are checking if they can go in and not trigger any counter charges.
Yeah.
And they can, it looks like. That's a mistake from Deerlind. Nah.
Yeah, playing around the counter charge is it's hard and
It's
not hard.
Yeah.
Like it totally depends on positioning, the board state, what terrain there is. Like it's not easy, but it's
But when your opponent uses that obstruction that way, it's super easy.
yeah.
Like now he gets free charges here without any problem, and
It's not an easy ability to use.
yeah. So you have to be on top of your positioning,
Yeah.
and positioning is always the way to win a war machine. Like
Yes. But
if
this
you
is another
position
factor.
terribly, you die. Like rolling dice is not a big deal because it's your positioning that
dice
decides the
happens,
game.
but you can limit the dice with positioning.
Yeah. So like limit their importance with positioning. So yeah, here we see Johan Dulin getting the charges done. There's a lot of proxy bases to like show what's gonna happen this turn. A long planning phase to like see so everything works and then just do stuff.
Mm.
So yeah. Here's the charges. Lance is charging in. What were we talking about before stuff happened?
Counter charges.
Counter charges. Oh well. So yeah, how many Mad Dogs do you think Kaylee will kill this turn?
We don't have a counter.
We don't have a counter. We didn't need the count. We want to show that it's the Nordic round 3, I think.
Okay.
So yeah.
This turn.
This turn. How many Mad Dogs? How many Mad Dogs go down this turn?
I think 3.
3.
Should be 3, right?
I'm gonna say
Stormclad, Stormwall, maybe that guy that the Storm Lances charge now.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, the Storm Lances doesn't kill him alone.
No,
But
so 2.5.
2.5. Okay.
And your guess is
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, I think he's gonna TK one of them around, so like he can get the Stormwall into 2 of them, kill 2. And yeah, here we see some dice rolling, and not really much
Here
happening.
we see some dice rolling. Yes.
Nothing really happens. This shit sucks. So yeah, how are you, Danalf?
I'm very good.
You're very good. What did you eat for? What was the food today? Do you want to describe it for our viewers so they know what the Iron
Meat and
Meat is?
potatoes.
The really Swedish like dish of meat and potatoes.
Panbiffar.
Panbiffar. So like you have
Panbiffs.
brown sauce. I don't know what that's called in English. Like gravy, maybe? Is that what gravy is?
Yeah, sure thing.
I don't really know. But it's like this meaty sauce that's awesome and everyone loves.
Hmm?
And here we see Jarle moving up the Stormclad. The Ironclad, I mean. The Ironclad is going in, checking its positioning. And Haley will feed and everything will be terrible for everyone.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah. Yeah. So, this is a really fun matchup, right?
Not really. Like, I think this is maybe two of the aspects of what is the worst possible things in War Machine right now. Like, are these two the main offenders?
I agree.
Yeah. So these two guys, they deserve each other, right?
Yeah. When you're in the top, this is what you're facing. So like, I don't know. Maybe Vale and Wormwood also can be up there in how destroying they are, how much they annoy the game.
Maybe.
Like, Vale killing someone, even at like 25% chance to kill someone top of 1, I don't think that's a good thing for the game.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, well, it's not fun.
It's not fun. And that's kind of the point. You can't really...
Not even getting to move your models is a problem.
It's a problem.
I got 0 game time, but it took me like 50 minutes to set up.
Yeah,
Travel
get your
here by
army
car,
out,
like
travel out to the tournament, and then you die before you get to move a model.
Yeah.
So yeah, Does the chat say anything?
Yeah, a bunch of mad doggies.
It will be Mad Dog spam. Okay, yeah, sure.
Hugo jävel.
Go hit Hugo for me. But yeah, anyway, we see the plan going here.
Yeah, so PG Pake asks, are all the Finns out of the top game? I think so.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I don't know if there were any Finns in the final even.
I'm not sure. They got
right, there were one. To knocked out
Teemu. Teemu. Yeah.
That's his name. Totally.
Yep. So no. No Finns.
No Finns.
Only
As
mad
normals,
dogs.
we have Swedes. 3 Swedes in the top 4. That's been the thing we've always had here.
Yeah.
But
So
Jarl is doing well so far.
Yeah, it's as usual when it comes to Jarl.
Yeah. He's playing a lot, and his blog is filled with Signar wins.
Yeah, he's a machine.
He's a machine.
Yeah. So the other final is it's Olav that we featured last stream.
Yeah. Haley 2 Kane.
Yeah.
Happy Kane player that we hate.
Yeah,
He's
against
a terrible player and should be shot on sight or something like that.
maybe. And who was it? More?
Höjberg.
Okay, playing
The Halmstad
playing
sensation. He got into the Invitational by playing Scorn.
No, I played Kador.
No, he played Scorn to get into the Invitational.
Okay, yeah.
And then, when he was in the Invitational, he said, Scorn sucks. Time to go Kador.
Yeah, and obviously it worked.
Yeah.
So
he's been playing P. Butcher twice and knocking some socks off. Because
Alright.
P. Butcher is really solid right now. You can build a really solid shooting list with P. Boulder.
yeah, as long as you hit, you blow them off the table.
Yeah. And you know what hits?
Yeah.
Combined ranged attacks. They
Really?
hit a lot.
Really?
Like
Kovnik Joe?
red 15 with 3 dice. Then you're gonna hit it. It's gonna hurt. So yeah. Yeah, the other semi is Kane 2 versus Irisk 1. Yeah, that's
Wow,
true.
That Hugo. What a guy.
We hate him.
No.
We hate him and his Mad Dog spam.
Is he the problem?
He's the problem.
Okay.
This would never have happened if it weren't for Hugo
Most likely.
and his stupid lists spamming heavies and stuff. I don't remember who started it, but it's totally him. So yeah, since there's probably some new players, stuff is happening.
Yeah, Forn.
Thorn is going in there disrupting some people.
Yeah. Ugly stuff.
Oh, the Stockholm guys are going away. Oh. And they came by to wave us goodbye because they are quitters. They didn't make it to the finals, so they are leaving. So a final word from our Throw the Snake master, Rickard.
Just include the snake in your list. It's gonna do a lot of work.
So how do you feel about one rounding a storm wall with the snake?
I mean, that's the way it should be. I mean, he got some help from Targ, so it's pretty trivial. I mean, I should probably overkill it by 20 bucks or something.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Did you have Primal on the snake?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I didn't have Rage anymore, because my restos were dead.
We didn't see the battle board in the list, so I was like, how did we do this? I'm pretty sure I had a battle board in the list. Yeah, okay, so I must have missed it when we went through. Okay, yeah, it was on the table, and we checked it out. We understood it afterwards when you frenzied with Brian. But I was like, how the fuck did he kill that much? With
Yeah, I rolled some pretty hot dice.
Some pretty hot dice.
It was only justice.
You deserved it. But it didn't go, it only went so far.
Yeah, but I mean, I got surprised and made some mistakes. I mean, I messed up both a free strike and a counter blast. And,
Yeah.
So, I mean, Die and learn. Next time.
You die and learn. That's the words of a champion. Rock hard, Nilsson.
Second place champion. Third place champion.
Third place champion. So you've never won anything. What are you a champion of?
No, I won some stuff like Polish Masters and some Iron Gauntlet thing.
So Polish Master Rickard Nilsson.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
some team tournaments, here and there.
Here and there. Some Paris Championship twice, I heard.
Yeah.
So, oh well. The champion of the universe.
Who's spamming dogs in the chat?
There you go. You understand that I can reach you, right? So stop it, bitch. So yeah, sorry for your chat going away. Yeah, goodbye, Rickards.
Goodbye. Mwah.
What did I just do? Oh well. Let's move on. Oh well. Should we go back to the great game again to check what's happening? So, how many Mad Dogs are dead?
So, two Mad Dogs should be disrupted right now.
Yeah.
Stormclad got projected into one of them.
Yeah,
Haley went up, feeded. The storm wall either didn't reach or didn't do enough damage to remove it. One of the Mad Dogs.
I have no idea what's happening here.
Yeah.
So you go count how many Mad Dogs are still on the table.
You can see it right now.
Count for me. How many Mad Dogs are still on the table? I'm wondering if there's some hiding behind here.
Yeah.
Run. This is what you do when you're a tournament organizer. You force other people, when you're the head streaming officer, then you force other people to run for you. Your secondary casters has to be there to do stuff for you. That is the only option, So yeah, we're watching the game a bit, seeing him hand out focus to stuff. Will anything happen this turn? No, because I don't see a token for Haley's feet. Or yeah, it's not a base there, so it's right next to her. I was thinking that was a proxy base for a second, but yeah. So Haley feet, everything is miserable, but I think it died one Mad Dog, so everything is not really miserable. It's just miserable a little bit. And then everything will just walk around, do some stuff, and nobody cares, so let's not care anymore. So, let's talk about something else. What's happened this tournament? What are the awesome kills I've seen? Okay, so Kane 2. If you're playing Kane 2, you should heighten reflexes Kane 2. You should always heighten reflexes Kane 2. If you don't heighten reflexes Kane 2, then dumb stuff happens. A Kraken throws a disco ball at your face and you get knocked down. And then the disco ball bolts you 3 times and kills you. No matter what you camp, because you're arm 13. So heighten reflexes Kane 2. This is a service message for all of you. And let's see. So
one Mad Dog has gone to the pound.
So one Mad Dog.
Yeah, and the one that's in melee with the Stormwall is a bit brutalized.
But it's not dead.
No. Then it would be removed.
No, but it's not. So we were severely wrong in how many Mad Dogs would die this time.
Yeah, but I was more correct.
You were more correct than I was.
Number one.
Number one. You are more correct than I am.
Correct.
Correct.
But
why is he moving them in there? This looks dumb.
I'm figuring it's to limit the Stormwall's
movement capability.
Yeah, limit his options.
But why?
Well, you don't want the Stormwall even more up.
But you can put just the damage in there and like.
Then you need more. Like he can still TK it. He can still dominate it.
Meh. Just around Thorn in that case. Now the Stormwall can kill his 2 next turn and be happy with those 2 he's killed. Like, surrounding Thorn is better, I think, in this case.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a mistake from Jarle to not put Haley on his flag. Because that will be like this. He will not go through 14 Mad Dogs. Like, that's not possible. He has to scenario pressure this game.
Yeah.
So I think his winning move is to stay on his own flag and make sure that his opponent can't get to the flag.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't feel like feeding it 2 is a good enough option here. I would just put 1 there and then let the Stormwall, because the Stormwall will kill 2. And that what he's gonna kill anyway. Like, he's not gonna kill 3 for some reason.
Mm.
He doesn't hit that hard. It's just a Stormwall. It's dice plus 2, so like 6 attacks maximum. Doesn't do very much. So like getting 3 is not really an option. So I don't see why you are feeding it 2 when you could feed it 1 and make him work for getting 2. So yeah.
But it limits his movement capabilities.
It does, but I don't see what's the point.
Not sure.
Really? Not sure.
No, I'm...
You're not disagreeing with me. Come on. Be a pro commentator here.
And disagreeing.
Like, disagree with me.
But
tell me why I'm wrong.
Then I'd have to be in Johan's head. I don't know what he's thinking in this stage, but everything's moving up. Like, one of the key things to this matchup, correct me if I'm wrong, but it should be to destroy the Stormwall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one way to do that is to commit Karchev and a bunch of Mad Dogs.
You don't need that much more than Karchev.
Yeah, well, the stream yesterday.
Yeah, but he rolled terrible dice.
He'll continue to roll.
He rolled the worst dice in history. Karchev should really kill a Stormwall. Because we love Karchev killing Stormwalls.
But that really reduces Jarl's hitting power. Like, one Stormclad is not gonna destroy 2 Mad Dogs.
Well, he's
hitting at what dice?
Power 18, so it's dice straight.
Straight dice, yeah.
And he gets 5 attacks and hand, so he does like 10 points less than a Stormwall with all the buffs.
Yeah.
It's about the same, you know. It doesn't really matter. So Haley not moving to her flag, I think, is a big problem here, because I don't see how Yuan would have contested on the flag this turn, because defeat. So I don't see why he didn't.
So you would prioritize capturing, scoring now.
Yeah.
Over.
You have to score as an Haley 2 player, but you reached everything from your flag. You reached all the important yaks from your flag. Like, there's nothing...
So he didn't really deploy either to
maximize this, and this is... I think this is a big mistake from Jarle. Okay. And Jarle thinks that since this is taken hold, he has lost because he can't take the scenario points he needs. But I think if you can stop your opponent from contesting your flag, then taken hold is actually kind of live. And it's worth playing to that.
Yeah.
So...
But
I think this is a mistake, but let's see how much damage this does. Yeah.
Yeah, so he probably...
He would take 1 point in
I'm
Karchev's turn, and then 1 point in his own.
I'm just trying to figure out why he didn't deploy so that he actually could score.
Yeah. I have no idea. Jarle is a shit player. That's the only reason.
Jarle is really good.
I know, but even the best players, like the best players now, have played about 20 games so far this weekend.
Yeah.
Because they kept winning, so they didn't drop. So like the best players have played a lot of games now. He must be getting tired. Fatigue is a thing here.
Yeah.
And Haley 2 is not an easy caster to play optimally.
No, positioning is extremely important, and even more so now that he's facing an opponent with lots of counter charges.
Yeah. And he has a lot of options every turn.
Yeah.
And every option changes the outcome of the game. So like, yeah.
It's
He's
a really
been through a lot.
mentally taxing list to play.
Yeah.
Both with and against.
Sure. Because when you play against the options, you have to know them and outplay them. Leave no good options left. But yeah. I just want to play Veil. This is so much simpler to play Veil.
Yeah, but
you just kill
there's
Haley.
no Legion in the top, so
no, I know.
drop it.
I know.
They're at the bottom.
Why are you so mean?
Because I used to play Crix. I know the feeling.
You're a terrible person.
Yes. So, what is...
Is there anything you want to talk about on the game?
Yeah, so Forn can still disrupt a bunch of jacks here.
Yeah.
He's probably in range of at least 2, most likely 3 of them.
Sure.
So he could disrupt them, but isn't it just better allocating to the Storm Wall and the Stormclad?
Sure. I think that's better. Because, come on, you're not gonna allocate any focus to the Mad Dogs. So like, they get 1 less attack because you disrupt them.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be Karchev's feet turn, the turn after this.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't matter. 1 less attack is 1 less boosted power 14.
Yeah.
Oh noes. That is not gonna make or break this grind.
No.
So this grind is pretty much over, I think.
I think we both can agree that Haley will move up to the top flag now.
Yeah.
That's like...
And he should have been there before, I think. Like, there's no option here why he shouldn't have been, I think. So Jarle makes a mistake, and that loses him a scenario point. That is an important scenario point, I think. So he's checking some line of sight to see if he can, like, do some cute stuff. I don't know what this is proxy basing here. But, yeah.
Should be a junior?
Ah, Junior's taking a shot.
Yeah, it's got focus, so...
Yeah, so why not?
Kaboom! Hand cannon.
Kaboom! The hand cannon of doom.
Hand cannon.
Hand cannon of doom. Pokemon.
No.
So, are you playing Pokemon Go, Don?
No.
Nope. Why are you
you?
not playing Pokemon Go?
Are you playing Pokemon?
No.
Why not?
Because I hate Pokemons.
Really?
Digimon, digitala monster.
Oh.
This is all our champions. That is a real good show. Pokemon is just an emo kid getting kicked out and then walking around. So, yeah. There's some dice rolling. Some Mad Dogs are getting hit. This is a really interesting game. I hope you can hear my enthusiasm over all of this. So give me something to talk about, Dan. Hit me with the rules questions.
Okay, so... Jumpstart.
Jumpstart, yeah.
Has it changed anything? Like
Not as far as I know.
So it's kind of... Not really, but almost counters the TKs just to turn the...
Yeah.
Turn them around.
But that costs a focus.
Yeah, 1 focus. And he really wants to either...
use all his focus to kill the Stormwall.
Yeah.
And then block the Clad from him with all the Mad Dogs.
So TKs are maybe good, depending on what the board state is. At the moment.
But it's not worth it. He needs to kill all the Mad Dogs.
Not now.
Okay, sure. But now is like the important turn. Like now is when he needs to murder dogs.
Yes.
So that he can kill Karshev after Karshev kills the Stormwall.
Yeah, so that means that Karshev should.
So now we see Haley time bombing, I think, to stop some of the movement of the Mad Dogs.
Yeah.
And Thorn is taking a free strike from a Mad Dog to get some damage in. What is the chat saying?
Does the other Kate or Semi have a Jack spam list? We know it's Irask 1.
Yeah, it's Irisk 1, and no, he does not have a yak spam. Not a real yak spam, I think. His butcher list is yak E, but it's shooting yak, so it's not this kind of yak spam. But it's a good list. It's solid. It shoots hard. Shoots really, really hard.
Yeah. We've got commentary about Torbjörn as well.
Yep.
Irisk 1. I think it was Irisk 1. And Butcher 1.
And I'm sorry that you feel that way. If you want to see me commentating this for real, you can watch this game yesterday played out. Because then it was on a live scenario and the game was a lot more interesting than on a dead scenario, because the scenario makes a lot of difference for this matchup, because Haley 2 is one of the strongest scenario casters in the game.
Still one of the strongest.
Yeah, even after all the nerfs, she's one of the strongest scenario casters in the game.
Yeah.
So like, I think the scenario plays a really big part in why this matchup was not as fun as it was yesterday. But it was really interesting game yesterday. And we've seen it already. So
yeah,
like, I'm sorry.
But yesterday he had Ragman as well.
Yeah, he had Ragman, he had Lanissa, he had the tech he needed to like crush, to like get in there and do the work. And it swung hard yesterday, because it looked so good for Karshev and then so bad for Karshev and then so good again. It was interesting and it was exciting, because the scenario really made a difference there. It forced like the thing. And yeah, but the game is awesome. I love seeing Jarle play, and like he's up against it now, because this is a really hard matchup here, and he has to put out every ounce of effort to get this done, to like struggle for the scenario points to get him, and that's why I think it was such a huge mistake of him to not put himself on the flag last turn to get one more point out of this, because 1 point is what makes the difference between this being live or dead. So I think that huge mistake is the important part.
So he's gonna try and install it out with time bombs.
Yeah, so time bombs and TKs and okay, so the Stormwall did not kill a Mad Dog here, I think. Oh no, this is a free strike maybe. Yeah, this is maybe a free strike. So this must have been a free strike. So the Stormwall is running away, I think, here.
Yeah.
Getting away from the flag to check everything. Getting back out of... Oh, so he time bombed so that the Mad Dogs can't charge him when he backs off and takes all this, because a POW 14 is not going to do very much against the Stormwall.
Why can't they countercharge?
Yes, and now they're countercharging those behind, but
yeah, okay, yeah.
They can't get very far, and they are time bombed, so they don't threat very far.
No, speed 2.
So they threat 5 inches, so only the two front ones can get in, and Karshev can't get in anymore.
1 inch melee as well.
Yeah, right, sorry. So 6 inches.
Fine, you're like, forgiven.
So like the back ones can't get in anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't think Karshev can go in either anymore. That's actually a really brilliant move from him. Just taking a couple of free strikes doesn't do very much against Karshev, and the time bomb does buy a lot of time. Because it's a time bomb.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What do you figure the distance between the Stormwall and Karshev is? Like, is it possible for Karshev to actually reach the Stormwall?
If Karshev was time bombed, I don't think he can make it. It looks to be around 9 inches. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, maybe.
We have a really small screen, as we're
Yeah.
told, so I think he's at the back.
If he has to pay 1 focus for 2 extra speed, that's a huge thing, because that's 1 less attack and 1
Yeah.
less camp.
Yeah.
So like, that's big. So I think this... So he kills the Mad Dog here. Gets 1 Mad Dog. Oh, we forgot. How many Mad Dogs were he gonna kill this turn? We forgot about that. Oh well. It's too late now. I said 1.5. I win. You suck.
Yeah, okay then.
Sure.
So we had a question.
Yeah, sure.
What do the circle players pair Wormwood with?
Okay, so if you want your Wormwood list, you can tool it either as your what is it called, anti-heavy list or your anti-infantry list. You can play a balance list, but that's worse for pairings. So if you play an anti-infantry list, you want Kaya 2 as your heavy hitter.
Yeah,
Because she
like
can,
Tom played.
Yeah, Tom plays this way.
Yeah.
So Tom gets Kaya 2, and Kaya 2 just destroys Mad Dogs. You should have seen it. It was glorious to see Tom play out this clinical games with no mistake, where he just ripped apart 14 Mad Dogs without any problem.
Yeah.
And it was really fun to watch. And then we have Wormwood. If you play an anti-heavy Wormwood with like 4 heavies, a lot of heavy hitting heavies. So no snap yaw, no kind of the circle heavies that can get primal and can get really hard hitting. Then you want Tanit as your anti-infantry option.
Like Philip played.
Like Philip plays.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are your options. If you just want to screw with people, which I think is a good idea for the VTC, for example.
WTC.
Yeah, WTC.
Yeah.
Sorry. What was I saying? For the WTC, I think it can be a good idea to bring Baldur 2 with World Warden and all the healing to the World Warden? Wrath is the right name. So the World Wrath. And that is how you pair your Wormwood, because those are the good options left in Circle nowadays. Sadly, Epic Kruger is no longer a good option because his feet nerf hurt him a lot, and his good matchups in Signar became terrible because Sloan is an option now.
Yeah, the spell Stormwall is not enough.
Yeah, the Stormwall is not enough when your options shoot as far as they do. So here we see Jarla taking away some repair dudes, I think.
Yeah, and the cavalry positioning now is really crucial.
So
he limits
and now
lots of...
no, wait. He let Karshev countercharge closer. Karshev is closer now than he was before.
Yeah, that's not good.
So that's really not good.
Audience demands the Mad Dog count to be back.
Give him your mic so I can hear what he's saying.
The audience demand the Mad Dog count.
We don't care.
I'll go find out for you.
Okay. Okay, so let's do a Mad Dog count. Oof. Nobody cares that this is the round 3 of the Nordic Championship, right?
No.
Everyone knows where we are and what we're doing here.
Yeah. Chat is delusional.
Okay, what does it want?
No, they're wrong. They say Torbjörn is fine.
4 Mad Dogs are dead.
4 doggies. Mad Dog down.
Mad Dog down. That's a good title. That sounds like it can become a movie, you know.
It is.
A great movie, not the terrible one. Mad Dog down. Did I spell that right? I did not.
No. Don.
Mad Dog down 4. Okay, so here now. This is the Karshev turn, and this is gonna hurt because now comes defeat. And the bad thing here is that he has to move a lot of Mad Dogs before he can move Karshev and feat with Karshev. But I don't see a way here for like the Clad is, I think, half dead from 2 Mad Dogs into it, with feet, more or less, half dead. It's arm 19, right?
Yeah.
So 6 boosted power 14s into it. Should do like 20 damage, something. So half dead, more or less. A bit more, maybe. And half dead.
The feed is while within Karchev's control, so he needs to be
But
in
Karchev will be like at the storm wall.
He's at the bottom, right? Like next to the big rock.
That's not Karchev,
That's
right?
not Karchev, is it?
I think that model behind there is Karchev.
Is that Karchev?
The red one there.
I'll go check.
You'll go check. Our pro commentator will go check where Karchev is, so we know what Karchev can do here. So we're trying to check some things. I don't know what they care about right now, but... So... Are they checking if the storm wall can walk and contest the objective? I have no idea. So yeah, the bag at the back, Yak is Karchev, the counter-charged forward when the cavalry walked forward.
So does he have any option at all to actually contest now?
I don't see one. Like, no.
So that means...
The Thinker can't run through the forest, right?
No.
So I don't think he can do... So I think Jarle will go up to 3 here, but...
Yeah, he's already at ding 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 1.
Yeah.
He'll go up to 2.
Yeah. And then go up to 3 in his turn.
Yeah.
But I don't think that matters at this point, because... Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Because, yeah. Game is pretty dead when Stonewall and Clad is half dead. Like, the way to kill Karchev after the Stonewall dies is... Or how to kill Karchev in this matchup is that the Stonewall dies, Karchev spends all his focus on that, and the Clad goes into him. But that looks like an impossible way to deal with this now. Because, yeah. There's just not enough models in the way. There's just too many models behind. Mad Dog.
Yeah, so there's a question as well as... about... has this guy tried a Karchev list with Berserkers instead of Mad Dogs?
No.
Okay.
Mad Dogs are just better.
Oh. Problem solved.
Mad Dogs are cheaper and better.
How many players at Iron Mood this year?
We have 96 players in our tournaments, but we have 102 players totally.
All right.
We had a 96 player cap, but some people just went here to play nice games.
Casuals and...
Casual games.
Casual games and Iron Arena.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
96 players in a tournaments, that's kind of good.
Yeah, it's easily the biggest event in the Nordic countries.
Yeah. By a far margin.
Yes. Scandinavia.
Scandinavia power.
So, come to Iron Moot, play against 14 Mad Dogs or Haley 2.
The big thing that is in Sweden that's nowhere else, I think, is that you get to face Rickard Nilsson and his throwing yanks.
He travels all over the world. He throws his stuff at everyone.
Yeah, but like Niels, our German pro, retired German pro that's not here right now, so I can't hear us speak shit about him. Yep. He said that he had never seen an throw yank before. And then he got a squid to the face.
Yeah.
What does a squid sound like when it's thrown?
Blop.
Blop. Splat.
Yeah.
Is my way.
Yeah, I saw that game. That little squid. He moved like 27 inches or something.
Yeah. You should stay 7.1 inches away.
Yeah, so it's so obvious. It's
Yeah.
like
Come on.
Brannenlag.
Brannenlag throwing the step. Brian walking up, throwing even further.
Yeah.
That is the way of the future. So yeah, if Jarle had one more point here, I think that would be a really big thing. A really big thing.
Yeah, like we talked about in the other game, it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent.
Yeah. So like now we see Johan here planning out his turn. So like he's gonna get one Mad Dog to kill that horse, then the Mad Dogs are gonna get out of the way, so Karshev can get into the stone wall. And that's just what's gonna have to happen here.
But it doesn't matter, like Jarl will go up to 2, and then another 3.
So 3 in his turn.
Yeah, and then he just needs to stop him from contesting again, like another
But
time bomb.
how is he gonna do that? Like
Stop
there's
him
gonna
from-
be Mad Dogs everywhere. Like they're just gonna run towards the flag, all the Mad Dogs that don't do anything this turn.
TK domination.
He only has 8 focus. He can't like TK dominate everything, and a jump start can turn stuff around, and like Mad Dogs can run after this. After the stone wall is dead, the Mad Dogs can run through there. Like Karshev kills the Mad Dog, and then
Karshev kills
the storm wall, and then like Mad Dogs runs through the where he is, and then Haley has to like walk away from the flag, or she gets an Mad Dog slammed into her, and then Karshev gets up and eruption her to death or something.
He can use his Fisher.
Yeah,
knock her down. But that's like.
Then he has to hit an 11, and that's not a fun thing to do.
Yeah, it's guaranteed every time.
No, so you rather
Average
slam.
dice. It happens every time.
You'd rather slam Yak into her first to knock her down first. Because Mad Dogs are good slammers.
Yeah.
Going in the slammy,
that means that you have to actually move through the Minuteman, the Thorn, and the Stormclad.
Yeah, but I think Thorn dies here now. Like,
I really hope you're right.
You hate Thorn more than everything else in the game, but like a Mad Dog with... Yeah, I think he can get 2 Mad Dogs into Thorn here now. And with Focus, so they have 3 attacks each.
Yeah, boosted.
With boosted.
Yeah.
So like they will probably hit like Def 13 and Mat 6, I think they are.
Let's check out. I think they're 5. Like, isn't
okay,
it
still
is it
5?
Trash.
That's an
chassis?
8. They have boosted, so like.
So if they miss, he's got dodge, right?
Yeah.
So,
okay, so it's bad if he misses, but you know. Boosted 8 is something you can like play your game around.
Yeah.
Try to win.
Absolutely.
And yeah, here's Judge checking so that this is a legal charge range after everyone has moved.
Yeah,
so like
5.
that stuff isn't in the way. So commentator, people in the chat, ask us questions, because we love questions.
Mad dodge. He's got the mad dodge.
You got the mad dodge. Oh yeah. A mad dodge for a mad dog. But yeah, I think like... I wonder if he can slam the Stormclad away and then run a model up to the flag.
Well, it all depends on what is time bombed and not.
Like the central blob is time bombed.
I see a bunch of tokens.
Yeah, so like the 3 Mad Dogs next to Karshev are all time bombed.
Yeah.
But like, does this chassis doesn't have open fists, right?
No.
No.
Hammer spikes.
So like, if the top left Mad Dog slams the Ironclad somehow, then like the one just next to it can probably run to the flag.
I'm not sure there's a correct angle there, but
like the purple one runs away.
Yeah.
And then the top one slams the ironclad away, and then the one next to it just runs to the flag, stops him from taking a point here.
Yeah.
That looks like a decent option here. It's not really important, I think, because this will be like these. This will just hurt this turn. So yeah, here we're seeing Johan Dyrlin playing his big turn, his most important turn. Checking where his Mad Dogs have to end up for him to like get Karshev where he wants him.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why he should have to move this way, but we'll see when they move everything. For everything. So yeah, no questions from the chat. Nothing to talk about while they do this.
It's self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
So yeah, the bottom Mad Dog will walk up and kill the cavalry. Then
he'll try
to kill the cavalry. His Mat 5 against F13.
Yeah.
And POW 14 against 7.
Yeah. 17.
17. That might actually not work.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all.
Bad dog.
A bad dog. But he has another Mad Dog that can help with this, so it should be okay. Oh, he's handing out focus now.
What is this madness?
Is he not gonna go with Karshev? Oh no, this is the power-up. Okay, it's the power-up.
Yeah, calm down.
Okay, sure. It's the power-up. Okay. Why has he spent 20 minutes on his turn and not done power-up yet?
Because the judge...
How bad is he?
No, the judge was here. Laser lighting all the things.
Johan is a terrible player.
It's fine.
So, okay. Stuff is happening.
Yes.
What is happening? Tell me a riveting story about what is happening.
Well, like you already said, it's the main turn for Johan. It's all about how to position the correct stuff at the right angles and try and deliver Karshev into the storm wall. And also, if possible, at least try and contest Haley's flag. Like, unless he contests the flag, it's not looking all that good. At least in my perspective.
Yeah, and I think you're right here. So Johan is this Mad Dog is trying to hit the horse, and that's a dead horse.
Impossible.
Horse.
Yeah.
Johan is one of those terrible persons that kill horses. I don't understand what he's... But no, come on, Johan. That was not needed. He could have done that differently.
But he pre-measured earlier, so what?
Oh, there's a pod there.
Yeah.
I didn't see the pod before. So okay, so he needs to kill the pod.
Yeah.
To open up the lane for Karshev.
Auto hits. Boink.
Boink.
Yeah.
That's the sound of a Mad Dog killing. The hammer spikes.
Yeah. They go boink.
Yeah. They're made of rubber.
Boink.
Or balloons or something.
This is like one of those 90s cartoon that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. That's how old I am.
How young you are. Okay, so
how
here's...
old I am. I'm an old man.
There it is.
There it is. The Tinker made it.
Contest Signore.
I actually didn't think he would around the forest, but Johan Dyrlin is a pro, so of course he has checked out how to contest this.
Nice stuff. So, Karshev and go.
Haley actually has a surprising hard time killing
a Goblin Tinker.
Goblin Tinker, because
like
he always has cover.
Yeah,
so it's def 18.
It's not easy to
so like
TK
that's an
it.
11 to TK it.
But
sure, the Squire has a reroll, so he should make it most of the time. But like 1 in 4 and he won't make it.
So that's a really big thing.
So Haley 2 needs to redo his matchup. Ragman and Lanissa Rissel is really important for this matchup.
Yeah.
So like changing
Hunter's Mark and Deathfield really
impactful.
Yeah, it mixes up everything.
And it really maxes up the threat ranges as well, because like that's good to have those threat ranges there. So here we see some proxy bases where the Mad Dogs are gonna end up.
Yep.
After Karshev kills, or helping Karshev to kill the Stormwall, so that Karshev can what's it called? So Karshev can camp a couple of points.
Yeah.
While killing the Stormwall, because he has Mad Dogs that can help him do the last points of damage.
So those two Storm Lances, like this isn't really important, but watching the proxy bases, it looks like Karshev might end up next to the flag.
Yeah.
Do you think the bottom left Stormlands is within 4 and contesting the flag?
No, I don't think so.
So 2-1 at the end of this turn. You think it's possible? Live the dream.
It's possible, but I don't think so. I think, well, I trust in Jarle. He's probably the right one, I want to say. He's probably inside 4, because I think he measured that.
It seems likely. It's a Jarl thing to do.
But yeah. And
he plods up.
Here comes Karshev.
Karshev plows.
Do you want me to give me a theme music for Karshev?
No.
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 No, 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 no,
no
no,
music.
No, 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 no.
How
no,
are the
no,
clocks
no,
doing?
no.
Rich
Karshev.
Wold. I'll go check.
Okay, sure. You go check. I am staying here, talking with you people. And this is, I think, the sad part about this matchup, because the dice here really decides how well this goes. Because if Karshev rolls well, which he is doing if you watch the grid go down, he has low rolls on hitting rolls. That is what you want. All the high rolls are on the damage. That's good. So like Karshev is camping 1 probably. I think I would camp here. If the Stormclad can't get to you, I don't think there's 2 Stormlances. It's not really gonna do anything here. So what's the clock situation like? Pro commentator Donalf.
Yeah, okay, so Jarl is sitting at 26 minutes and Johan is at 31.
So yeah, and Johan has not really played his important turn yet, so no, I'm guessing he will go down a bit in time here. But now his plan is done, so
this is not looking like...
camp 1 more, come on. Why don't you... Oh, okay, so he used all his focus here. Okay. That's not a good idea, I think. I know, now it's probably the yesterday's matchup where he did not kill the Stormwall.
Yeah, so he's
probably showing his ugly head here, because he should have camped 1 more, I think.
Yeah.
And let the Ironclad deal with it. Let the Mad Dogs deal with it. But yep, there goes the Stormwall.
Mad Dog is out.
Mad Dog is out. So now the important part comes here, because the Stormwall is gonna die. So let's see how much work he gets on the Stormclad. Because if he can get the Ironclad, I mean, it's an Ironclad. I'm saying Stormclad all the time, but it's an Ironclad.
Yeah, it is.
But let's see how much work he can get done on the Ironclad. Because that is like the important part.
And the score is gonna be 1-1 now.
Yes. Is it gonna be that?
Yeah, he's contesting now.
But Karshev... Karshev is on the flag, yeah. But is that horse, is that contesting? I'm not sure.
He removed the
yeah, but there's one horse there.
No,
I don't
he's
know
like a mile away.
No. He's just one small hill away. That's totally inside 4.
That's like a foot long.
That's a foot long.
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah. It's a mad dog over the clock. Oh well. Yeah, we probably could do this, by the way. Let's see if we can, like, be a little bit... Iron Moot logo, Iron Moot 2016 and game title. Can we see the clock now?
Maybe the stream can see the clock.
Maybe we can't see it because our screen is tiny, so we can see nothing. But maybe you can see the clock now.
Oh, yes.
So you can know what is happening here.
Oh. Yeah, well...
Yeah, we can have that Iron Moot there because that wasn't in the way for the clock.
Yeah,
anyway,
trademark.
Welcome to streaming. So yeah, you can see the clock now. Good. We can't, so good. We lost our Mad Dog counter now, but you got your clock instead. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. Okay, and that was just one Mad Dog in. He's gonna die from another Mad Dog then.
If possible.
Why? How we missed some dice rolls that were really big.
Yeah, we needed to watch the clock.
Yeah. The clock is more important than those match-winning game dice rolls.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Deerland is taking some revenge from yesterday when he rolled terribly through the game, and this scenario is a lot better for him as well. And here another Mad Dog is burning an point of movement to get Yuri rigged so it can walk 2 inches extra. And get into the forest and be ready to contest next turn for Haley.
So
pro move, you want Deerland? Pro move.
Yeah, so here's one important question. Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? It was actually Yukirap. Has we talked about this? Do you know this story?
Yeah, I heard that he unleashed the hounds.
Yeah, so we were sitting at the Vitsit camp talking shit lists about what we could put spams in for our list because Mark 3 had just hit, so we just had the cards for the first time.
Yeah, so Ricard was sitting in a corner just muttering about froze. Yeah, I maximize froze.
So we so then you can see this like gleam in Yukirap's eyes when he like, oh, I can put 15 Mad Dogs in a list. And then he slowly scrolled through all his caster for which caster would be the worst caster to have 15 Mad Dogs with. And then he hit Karshev. And it was the mother load. And then he just killed people.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. That's a big roll.
5-4-3, I think.
That's a big roll. That's an important roll. So okay. Yes. So he didn't go for Thorn here. He went for the Clad instead. I would have put 2 into Thorn, killing Thorn, and 1 into the
This is the second one
Ironclad.
on Thorn.
No, but he had 2 into. So maybe
and there's
he
one
can
at Rock, and this guy is gonna go for Thorn now.
Yeah.
So he's rolling at 4.
Where's the second one? Oh, that back one maybe can go for... No, but that back one already went. So I would have put 2 into Thorn and 1 into the Clad. Because Thorn actually can... With Thorn and spells, you don't really know where Karshev can end up. And how much damage he can take from like an Haley or something.
Here comes the dodge.
Yeah, okay, so he missed. So he sucks at rolling dice.
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta system out.
So Jarle got a bad feat turn, yes. Of course he did. He didn't have all the buffs he had before, so he couldn't kill as many Mad Dogs as he could yesterday. Lanissa and Ragman really makes a huge difference. But that Mad Dog has already gone, right? I don't know. I must have missed something.
Apparently not.
Or is... Yeah, so Jarle killed 1.5 Mad Dog, and that's terrible. I was guessing he would kill 3.5, but he went for a time bomb instead for some reason that I have no idea why. But you know. Oh, so now they check the 4 and it's... I don't know if it was in or out, but...
I'll go check.
You go check. I'm gonna guess it was out because you are always right, pro commentator Donalf. Oh, we are talking about yesterday. So his normal list, not Iron Gauntlet list, his normal list, he plays a Minuteman, Arlan Strangeway, and a Tinker. In Iron Gauntlet, he took away the Minuteman and got in Ragman and Lanissa instead.
Yeah, so the Stormlands was within 4 inches.
Within 4 inches, so there's a contester. So
yeah,
no.
Despite it being a foot away.
So I was right and you were wrong. I trusted you.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Pro words from Donalf. Don't trust him. So he needs a Minuteman in this list because he might face a Wormwood player, and then that is very important tech to have. But that also creates a problem here because then he can't afford Lanissa and Ragman.
So what are Jarl's options here?
I think he has to go for an assassination here.
It looks like it. So it's telekinesis and then charge.
Is it really a Haley's charge kind of thing?
Yeah, we know about the audio issues. It's something with the sound card. We have no idea what it.
I think it's also because I'm moving the mic a bit when I sit here with my mic all the time.
I think it's
I've been holding the mic for 5 hours. I hate you all.
No.
Yes, totally. Is Karshev dead? Do you think Karshev dies here?
Me?
Donalf, pro commentator?
No,
is Karshev dead?
He's arm 19, right?
Yep.
And defense?
21?
No, defense.
No, 14, I think.
Really?
I'm not sure. 12?
I'll check.
You'll check. He has, what's it called?
He's not camping anything.
He looks like he has 1 camp on him.
Okay.
Because he has put a token on Karshev's proxy
defense
base.
12.
Defense 12.
So 12, 19, a billion boxes.
And he has 21 because he has unyielding.
Mm.
So if Haley doesn't TK Karshev, and there's a lot of counter charges around, so but maybe probably Karshev dropped the counter charge spell here because it's more important to camp 1 than to have counter charges. But yeah.
It's kind of hard to see, but Thorn doesn't have a lot of boxes left. Like,
no.
Most likely...
Not feeling well.
No, he's under weather. Like,
it's been a rough one for Thorn.
Probably no Arc, no left.
So, if you don't like... So, like... Thorn for 13 points is still undercusted. How do you feel about a Mad Dog for 7?
Seems reasonable, right?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, just
totally reasonable, right?
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. It could have costed 6 points.
Yeah, and they could have given it unyielding or something. That's a field marshal unyielding.
That would be totally fair and balanced. Oh, you're playing Torbjorn. I love playing Torbjorn. Torbjorn is awesome. Everyone loves playing Torbjorn. It's not at all like I'm getting hate messages from my friends because they're playing Torbjorn and then they blame me because my name is Torbjorn. Thorbear of Doom.
So 1 billion proxy bases.
So yeah, the
Journeyman
is walking up,
boosting a
shooting.
shot.
Needs an 8 or something to hit, and then
Yeah, dice of 7.
yeah, should do some damage. But he has 34
high roll.
boxes. Oh, it's a high roll.
Yeah, so high roll. So
He
4
took 4 points of damage. Oh no. How is that a high roll if he took 4 points of damage? Maybe we don't see the monitor as well as we thought.
Yeah.
He has not bought and painted 1 million Mad Dogs. He has lended Mad Dogs from all of the Cato players in our
In the
VTC
world.
teams. If you watch this, all the Mad Dogs are different colors. So it looks like this circus kind of army. Yuan owns 4 Mad Dogs, I think.
A really bad rainbow.
Yeah. The purple Mad Dogs are Yuan's. The red Mad Dogs are Yukidaps, I think. The yellow ones are something we bought on second hand, I think. Anyway. Yes, the Gobos will kill Karshev. The good thinker shot will end Karshev. We all know it.
Here it goes.
Here comes Haley.
Kapow.
Cap. Arm 19.
She's POW 12.
12.
So dice off 7 again.
Yeah. And now Jarle realized he forgot to TK. So he has to roll the damage roll before he removes Unyielding.
Yeah.
That's a tilting move.
So that's a 6 and a 6 and a 5.
That's a good damage roll.
Yeah.
And now he's TKing Karshev around.
Yep.
And then he's hitting again.
Boink.
Jarle is getting those dice spikes he really need for this Casa kill to work.
6 and a 3 and a 6 again.
Oh shit. Is Karshev actually gonna die here? That would be so sad.
Be cool. Stormlands is gonna go as well.
Yes. But like, this is not even close to being average dice for him to die.
Who knows? Arlen as well?
Arlen, Strange Ways with his charge.
Now you can spray or whatever. Spike a row. I've seen it happen.
You've seen it happen. Heard here first from pro player. No,
okay,
ex-pro
so that
player.
one. That was our
so he
proxy base
just
for the.
turned Karshev around. He didn't. And now impact attack, doing some points of damage.
Nope.
Nope.
Johan shakes his head.
The assault shot. -7 shouldn't do very much. Then the important roll here. He has like 12 boxes left. I don't think he can do it. Triple sixes to win is the call here. So no triple sixes. And Karshev lives. And this is Haley 2 against Mad Dogs.
Yeah.
Over to us. So this has been Torbjörn.
And Dan.
And we're out. No.
No, game's over. Sorry, Jock Rap.
Game's over.
Bye. See you in a couple of minutes.
Goodbye.